Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing the common interview questions which AAMC has posted on their website. So it's a whole series of questions. There are at least 18 to 20. So I will try to cover each question in all of my videos, and I will at least try to cover 2 to 3 questions per video. So we'll start with the most common question. I'm involved in the interview process myself. So it is again one of the most common questions I ask too. So the question is, tell me about yourself. So there are a lot of aspects to this question. So tell me about yourself. What I have seen, I'll tell you what I have mostly seen, and in my humble opinion, how we should answer it. What I have seen is, tell me about yourself. Some people would start from their childhood. I was born and raised there. My parents did that. I had a few siblings. Uh, how they got into med school, maybe their hobbies, their pets. Some people would start by, I came to US and did this, I rotated that. So in my opinion, the first approach is a better one. So when we ask, tell me about yourself, we are asking about you as a person, not as an applicant. We have your CV, we have your personal statement, so we know a lot of your professional stuff. So tell me about yourself would be more about how do you describe yourself as a person. So that is very important. So you, and again, English is not my first language. What I used to do is, I used to initially, I wrote answers to all of these common questions, even despite of the fact you are fluent in English, because it's not your first language. And even if it is your first language, answer to these common questions, sometime during the virtual interviews you may get stuck. You would say a which does not give a good impression. So it's always good to at least write. You can write it on your phone and have it saved and see for the first few times, and then you would not need to see that. The second question, which I'm again reading from the website, is, why did you become a doctor? Now, this is the question which can go into a lot of ways. Now, a lot of people do mention why did they become doctor in their personal statement. So I would recommend that you go with the same story which you shared in the personal statement. Briefly describe that, what was the reason, because if you answer this question in a way that is different from your personal statement, it does create a doubt. So yeah, just tell them what was the reason, what prompted you to like the field of medicine. So that would be very adequate. And then the third question, which we will be discussing, the last question in this video, very important questions, especially in terms of if you are doing a psychiatry interview. How would your friends describe you? Very important question. So again, in this question, there's a room where you can praise yourself, but it should not sound like you are just wanting to praise yourself. You could tell them, okay, your friends say you are personable, you are a good listener, but you could also tell potentially some negative aspects of your personality. If your friends have mentioned that sometime you get fixated on a few things, sometime due to your perfectionism you may take a lot of time to finish a task, sometime you could be extra involved in something. So you can describe both positive and negative aspect, so it would give a really good impression, because we are all humans, we all have good and bad aspects in our personality. Okay.